Hey guys, what is up? And today, we're just kind of doing like the old ramble thing that I've done before. And I guess we're gonna try to, do a little Minecraft. So, let me start off by saying, I don't know if when's the last time I previously updated, but, I now have my new computer, and I'm sure you can hear that keyboard. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna play a little Minecraft and just talk. So, right now I'm using EasyBid still. Unfortunately, I can't really use any higher things like action or something until I get a new graphics card, because my graphics card I have on this computer, as you can see, it's not the greatest, and yeah, I only get like 40 FPS. But the graphics card I'm thinking of getting, I can actually just show it here, is a second. Where's my wish list? There it is. So yeah, I'm thinking of getting this one right here, which the price has actually gone down even more. It's $336, which it's pretty good amount. I mean, the graphics card is really good. And before, how I said I was gonna be able to run those games, I've said this before. I kind of lied to myself because I didn't realize that my graphics card I'm currently using now was not a GTX. I thought it was, but I was mistaken. So yeah, it's pretty crap. Minecraft normally runs about around 40 and 50 FPS without recording. But the problem is I receive like screen tearing. Right now it's really bad. I can tell. I receive screen tearing in TF2. I've showed you guys this, and it's not the greatest. So what I hope to do is, if I get straight A's during school, I get 200 bucks, 100 from my dad, 100 from my grandma. So I've been recently not using like all the other 9 weeks. I guess you could call them the terms. I should have been getting money for things like this, but I haven't. So we're on our third 9 weeks out of 4 now, and I'm also using a snapshot. So we have the new thing, yeah, the new attack system or whatever. And I actually don't know what's in this snapshot because it's newer. But anyways, yeah, I haven't been doing that, and I really want to do it now because I want that graphics card, and I actually have a backup in case, because that one's really expensive. I'm gonna probably get this one um, if I don't get straight A's, which I'm hoping I do. Right now, it's kind of looking a little bit scary. Let me actually, I can tell you guys my grades right now. Yeah, it's not looking great. Got my old Chromebook here. So yeah, I don't have any C's, but I mainly have B's, which could be a problem because I want A's. But it's a start. It's not C's or D's or F's. So normally I get like A's, B's, and maybe a few C's or just one. Right now I can tell you, I have a B, an A, and 2 more B's. So I have 4 B's and 2 A's out of my 6 classes that are counted. I do have 7. I can actually look at this. But my kind of enrichment, he doesn't have any grades in it for it yet, which is great. So hopefully I'm doing good in that class. Or no, I have, never mind. She doesn't have any grades for that class, which I should be getting some soon. So right now I technically have an A in that class, but see, it's kind of weird because my parents told me that enrichment didn't count, because enrichment, it's kind of like study hall. It used to be, this is how it used to be in like 6th grade and stuff, 6th and 7th, where we could just sit there and do our homework and do whatever we want. But now it has changed, and we actually have to do work in there. See, I mean, I can kind of see why they did that, why they changed it, because it's kind of just a waste of class that we either sat there and played games in or something, but I still think it's not fair that they stole that free class, Russ. Because not everybody can do their homework. For example, not everybody has, 1 second, trying to, not everybody has internet at home, so not everybody can access, things on the homework. But our teacher's been trying to, keep off from doing that. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So, what we talk about? Grades, yeah. So if I can get straight A's, that'll be perfect, you know. And, I haven't actually told anybody about this, but, my old laptop that I used to play on, I've been thinking about selling it to a friend. So, you know, and I'm getting, like, it's, I talked to my cousin about it. He said it's a good price, but I still feel like I could get like $50 more for it. My friend's gonna pay $250 for it. So I was hoping I could get straight A's at $250, and then I'd be able to buy the GTX 970, 4 GB of RAM. I mean, that's like all you need. I can actually look. This is the 960, but so the price was $390 when I first added it to my cart, or not my cart, but my wish list. But now it's $336, which is pretty good pricing. I mean, that dropped like $44 or something like that. I mean, I'm kind of interested to see if it's Amazon that's selling it. I would assume so. Ooh. No, it's Amazon's asking $360 for it still, but America's distributor, if they're still there when I have the money, I'll probably get that. But the problem is right now is I owe money to my mom for my computer because my processor, I put too much pressure on it while pushing it in because it was kind of difficult to line up. So I gave it a little too much pressure, and I ended up breaking it. So we had to buy a new one, and I didn't have that money right then, so I still owe her like $120, I think. But if I get straight A's and sell that, I'm gonna probably. My apologies. There's been so many cuts with this video. So I don't really want to play any of these games because it's pretty bad. Let's see. My Ramble is gonna go to Democrats and presidents. So Donald Trump. Let's talk about him. He's special. He's a very special person. Oh, by the way, as you can see, I have some motivation to come to every day at home. This is pretty background right here. It's pretty good. This? Okay. Isaac. So, yeah, I'm not going to talk about Donald Trump. We all know how it is. So if you guys want, I can show you my PC from here. I apologize for the mess up here. But this is the case, and there's LED lights on the fan inside. And I actually have it open, so I might as well just shove it in there. Yeah, you can see all that. I got some Hyper X, just one RAM card, but it's 8 GB, so it's pretty good. And so I originally built it, but like I said, I broke the processor, so if I wouldn't have broke the processor, I would have successfully built a computer from scratch by myself. So I had to make one thing that failed, of course. It was very close, you know. Yeah, everything else was good besides my wiring. Of course, with every new builder, your wiring is gonna be crap, probably. Ooh, we get that heart, so, that's good. And boss fight. So, this isn't actually that hard of a game to play, so it's kind of nice. Besides, I just took half the part there, just stuff. So school, I actually, for once in my life, I picked up a, extra credit paper. That's how far I'm going with this. I never pick up any extra credit. Yeah. My bad, I'll be back. Another cut. Perfect. Sorry, I had a dog in my room. It's crazy. So yeah, it was social studies, actually. So yeah, I have like a 84% in there now. I took a test and I did good on that, but I didn't study for it, so I pretty much kind of lucked out on common knowledge. So yeah. I really like the sounds of this keyboard, but it can be annoying sometimes. And I'm getting really annoyed having to cut this every single second. I hate these guys absolutely so much because you can't sit there. I like the black ones because you can just... Oh, screw you. You can just sit there and shoot them. But these guys right here are just so annoying. I mean, they're not hard. I'm just trying to talk and not focus on the game right now. What's subjects? So yeah, Donald Trump, I don't think his votes was winning, but I don't think he's winning anymore. That was kind of a bad thing. Yeah, I mean, he's good in some ways. I saw some people say he's going to be able to manage the military. They're correct on that. He's an aggressive card, but he's also not a smart aggressive. He's more of a stupid aggressive. He just makes some bad decisions, and it's going to cost for him. Like building a wall and making Mexico pay for it. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't see. It's probably all those old people that don't like Mexicans. That, you know. Yeah, I have Mexican friends. They're from America, though. They're born in America. Still Mexican, though. So yeah, if I can get that graphics card, I'm gonna be good. And see, the thing is, everything else about my computer is good. The processor is pretty beast. If you've noticed this video, it's probably lagged though because EasyBid is special. I think EasyBid just like screen capturers and stuff. I think they require a good graphics card probably, because it's definitely not the processor that's bringing me down right now. Because I can actually show you the graphics card, or not the processor. I'm getting Facebook messages. Nice. It's AMD. I know that can be somewhat bad. I mean, it's still good though. The only thing that's the difference between this AMD and Intel is really Intel has more built-in graphics with them. So yeah, it's 3.5 gigahertz. It's pretty fast, 6 cores, and I mean, depending on my internet, it will just open up anything fastly and close things fast. It's really not much to it. I can actually show you dialog. I'll show you my... I'm not sure if it's a good idea, actually. Let me just close that. Yeah, it wasn't a good idea. So I have 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I have HyperX, which let me... HyperX. These are like one of the best. I mean, this isn't. I don't have a Kingston. I mean, I literally could just show you, but this is what I have. Okay, except I have one of them, and it's 8 GB of RAM. So these are one of the best, like, RAM cards you can get because they instantly overclock to like 800 megahertz per second, whatever that is. I mean, I don't, to be honest, know what that is, but I just know that they're one of the best things that you can get. I see a lot of kind of higher builds use them, and they're good. So yeah, I've shown you two things now. Power supply is 550 watts. It's not perfect, but it'll definitely be able to handle the GTX 970 graphics card. So yeah. And, of course, I have tons of memory. I can show you that if you want. I have 860 gigabytes memory on this one and 174 on this one. This one is where I have all my games on and stuff. Some things are on this, but not many. Because I figured out that if you put your Windows and your like games on the same hard drive, that actually it will slow down your Windows. Which is, it makes sense, you know, because your hard drive would slow down because you don't have much. By the way, I just completely ruined this run. So I'm just going to exit out of that game and go up to the next game. Yeah, 860 gigabytes is a good chunk. The, it was, so I'm using 71 gigabytes of memory. That's mainly Steam games, to be honest. Yeah, that's, because Steam games can get a little, I think, Dying Light was 30 gigabytes, I think. I'm not positive about that. Could be wrong, but I know, I'm trying to remember, you know. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. I mean, it depends if you get, like, DLCs for them, too, because that kind of counts for the game. Yeah, gaming's getting a little expensive, and, one game that I'm hoping to get, but I need the graphics card first, is, not that one, I already have it. Not Far Cry 4, actually. This is one of the games I want, because it's got some hype onto it. So this is Far Cry Primal. It's Far Cry, but it's more in the primitive times. So, you know, it's back in the old days where they had spears and stuff. And this is a picture I've had on my wallpaper, actually. So I have a message to this picture. It's on my lock screen. I'll show you. Bam. So yeah, I like that picture. It's a good picture. So the basis of this game is it's pretty much like Far Cry, the other Far Cries, except that you can have like a pet, like this lion, for example, or saber-tooth, I guess it is. It could be, you can tame it and tell it to kill things and stuff. So it's available March 1st, which is 23 days away from my birthday. Birthday's March 24th, which is coming up. Yeah, 3 weeks, wow. But, I'm trying to remember I know we get out of school during my spring break. But, for spring break, I will be in Washington, D.C., because we're having a 8th grade field trip or whatever. So yeah, this 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is kind of the basis of games now. They really need that. And NVIDIA GeForce GTX 780. That's a 780 right there. I'm getting 970, which is almost the opposite of that. 970 is probably way better than this. But yeah, processors FX or equivalent. See, I know this is mine's kind of outdated still. I was actually going to get, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the 8. Crap. And what's the, is it this one? That's the next one. I was gonna get this one, I think. Yeah, I was gonna get this one. At the time, it was $120 or something, like 130 or something. But I looked at it and it wasn't that much better. Besides, it has more cores, but the power wattage it took was more, and you know that's important. And I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't buy it because it was more expensive, and maybe I would have broken that one too. But yeah, I didn't get that one. That one's Black Edition. See, I got Black Edition too, but the processor itself is not black. It's kind of more of a like this right here. You know, it's kind of metallic looking, but it's not really gray. So yeah, let's just move on to another game. This is a good site that I like to use during school, because I could play Bloons Tower Defense 5. It's a cool site. It's got some games on it, because a lot of our like apps and stuff on our Chromebooks they have a stable channel on it, so it's kind of like a filter, and it blocks sites and stuff, which is kind of stupid, and blocks apps and all of this, which is annoying, yeah, but I can see why they do it, because I would be playing games during class, which I already do that on here. I'm logged in, apparently. See, this is a good game right here. I'm rank 44. Look at me. Which isn't that great, actually. We'll just go with the easy level, you know, because we're balling. I actually bought that double cash thing, and it's really good. I got to, like, I don't remember where it was, but because I exit out of the thing, out of this, and it doesn't save, so unless you save manually. But in free mode, which is after you like get the certain amount of levels you need to, you get in the free mode, you can't save in there, which is annoying. So yeah, I was in there. See, that graphics card would be able to handle, I'd say, any game that you threw at it. I can't see, but the newer version of this, since I'm getting the 970, but there's a 980. This one is just, I mean, it's only $100 more, about, but it's just really expensive. Like 400, I get it, that's expensive too, but 500 is kind of hitting that limit, and you start to realize that's half of $1,000. And it's only like 10 more FPS that I would get from that. But yeah. So I'm starting to realize I should have got the 144 hertz monitor, because now I'm going, after I get that graphics card, I'm gonna be getting definitely like 240, depending on the game, 240 FPS constant. Like games like Team Fortress 2, I could get 240 FPS easy with that. I would assume, though. I don't know actually that much about the but you can kind of look. Far Cry Primal, let me just show you. I mean, these graphics are pretty good, if you ask me. Of course, I've always been known to kind of lie about that, but I've always thought the Far Cry's had good graphics, even, well, I mean, Far Cry 3 was really when they started to get good graphics. Far Cry 2 and 1 were kind of bad. I mean, this is just a bad picture, but this is a part from the game. It's actually taking a while to load because it's got so goodness on it. This is from the game, I believe. I'm not sure if it's photoshopped or anything, like edited with a filter or something, but pretty sure that's, unless it was just brightened. But these graphics are pretty good. Same along with these ones. This one looks a little bit worse, but could just be depending on when you took the picture. Yeah, this is kind of like Taming the Beast. Let me see. That's not from the game, I can tell you that. But this is probably from the game, because you can see the hand here. Or it could have been made, but... Yeah, Far Cry Primal has pretty good graphics, and it's only a... What was it, 780? GTX 780, so I'm getting a 970, just think about that. I know it can run Crysis 3 on the best graphics, and I think it was... I'm trying to remember, I think it was like 60 FPS, which, 3 Ultra, which that is a problem with my monitor. My monitor is the resolution of a 1920 times something. I don't know the other one, but it's yeah, this one right here. I think it's this. It might be 1080 or more. That's a problem because it requires more, you know, more power and stuff for that. Is this Ultra graphics? Apparently. So yeah, this would be, I'd be running this 60 FPS, depending on the, it should run okay, because processor is really not that important with gameplay, but of course you do need kind of a decent one to run the higher games, but your graphics card is mainly what you need. I mean, this is pretty good, especially with like 50, 60 FPS, depending, you know. That is a frog. That is a frog. But after I get that, I'll kind of be in a professional setup, you know. Oh, that's magic. It'll definitely be more professional than it was before. See, I wanna start uploading again and playing more games, but I can't really do it right now because the games would be laggy and bad, you know. Like, it's kind of painful for me to play, like Subnautica. I can actually play that on this computer, and I say if it's not the same, it's a little bit better than my laptop before with the FPS wise. It's gonna be like really amazing when I start to realize how good that graphics card is. My brain's running faster than my mouth. When I finally get that and realize, wow, this is really good, and I start playing games like Subnautica with, I don't know how much it gets, but I'd be able to play Subnautica with highest graphics, the what is it called? Experimental, yeah. I'd be able to run that, and that's the highest graphics in the game. And I'd be able to run that with better FPS than I'm running now, definitely. I'm getting like probably 20, 30, 30 is on the verge, but I'm probably getting 20 or 30 FPS in that game right now, and it feels so bad. But I really like the game, so I've been playing on it. Oh yeah, I got braces. I don't have bottom on top. I got top. I don't look that great. apologize if you can hear anything in the background, like my mom, because she's crazy. How long have I been rambling? I don't know how to look. But I should probably end this episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. My name is DenRox567, and hopefully I'll get those A's for school. Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Adios. Yeah. Adios.